can't believe we made it this far. I can't believe we made it this far. Maybe this guy's.
What do you want? And what are you willing to give up for what you want? A lot of y'all want the view, but you don't want to climb the mountain. Everyone's always like, I want to do this. But when it comes time to showing up, when it really comes down to it, you're nowhere to be found. You always talk. You don't show up. You don't put in the work. You just, yeah, no, I want to start this business. Oh, I want to get fit. I want to get that 6-pack. But you don't want to give anything up to get it. You want to be in this same comfortable lifestyle that you're living. And that's okay. But if you want more, if you want something else, you have to sacrifice what you have for what you might not even get. So it's like you say, oh, by the summertime, oh, I want to get 6-packs, I want to cut, I want to look good. But when it really comes down to, am I going to have the vegetables? Or am I going to have that poutine? You're going to take the poutine every single time. You have to be willing to give certain things up to get what you really want. But you always talk. You always say, yeah, I want it. But you never put in the work. So I don't want to hear you saying, yeah, I want this, but you're not doing anything to get there. Because actions always speak louder than words. So stop talking about what you want and act on it. You need to understand that if you want the view, you have to climb the mountain. And climbing the mountain is changing your lifestyle completely. Because right now you're just cruising. You're just walking around town. You're driving around. But you want the view. So you have to give up the lifestyle that you have in order to get to where you want to be. Whether that's sacrificing relationships, friendships, time, sleep, hobbies. It doesn't matter what it is that you're sacrificing, but you have to sacrifice something. Because a lot of y'all would rather sit, hang around with your friends, go out on the weekends, go to the club, party, and then you're always talking, saying, but I want to be here. I want to do this with my life. If you want to get 100 on your test, you need to put in the work. You need to sacrifice your free time for studying. And for some people, some things don't click right away, right? So your journey will be different than everybody else's. So some people might have to only sacrifice certain things to get to where you want to be. But for you, in your situation, you have to sacrifice so much more than them. So you have to say, what is it that you want? And what are you willing to give up for what you want? Greatness isn't for the chosen few, rather, the few who choose. The few who choose the harder path. The few who choose no. The few who put in the long nights, early mornings, the all-nighters. You need to choose what is gonna get you to where you want to be, not what's been keeping you in this life you have now. But if you want to stay in the life you have now, if you're comfortable with that, if that's what you really want, and you're happy, then it's for you. You don't need to choose. You don't need to make any sacrifices. You can keep doing what you're doing. But if that's not how you feel, if you feel like you're meant for something else, something greater, you're gonna have to sacrifice your life you have now.